Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. I'm going to create a birthday card using my Big Shot and my Chalk Talk framelits. My card base has been cut 11 by 4 1/4. I've scored it and used my bone folder to make a nice crisp crease at the 5 1/2 mark. The next thing I'm going to do is create a layer for the front of my card using Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to emboss it using the herringbone embossing folder because the image that I'm going to use on my card has a balloon with the same pattern on it, so I want everything to coordinate. I've got my platform on the Big Shot open at tab 1, bottom standard cutting pad, my cardstock inside the embossing folder, top standard cutting pad, and then run it through the Big Shot to emboss the layer. Now I'm not done with my Big Shot yet, but I'm going to put it aside for now. And I'll show you the beautifully embossed layer for the front of my card. I love this folder. It's so sad that it's going to retire. You can have outies or you can have innies depending on which side of the cardstock you like best. Now I'm going to layer this on a piece of Wild Wasabi cardstock. Three, two, one. Now I'm going to layer this Daffodil Delight piece of cardstock that I've embossed on a piece of Wild Wasabi cardstock. So I'm going to, and I'm not going to emboss the Wild Wasabi because it's a piece underneath. Put some snail adhesive on the Daffodil Delight layer, and then layer it on top of the Wild Wasabi. Like so. And then I'm going to adhere it onto my Whisper White card base, again using snail adhesive. Excellent. Now I want to create a phrase for the front of my card, and I'm going to do that using my Tag It stamp set, another stamp set that's going to retire at the end of this month. Don't forget that at the end of this month, several products from the annual catalog will be retiring, Tag It being one of them. So if you don't want to miss out on some of your favorites before they're gone forever, you better place your order by the end of May. And do keep in mind they are as supplies last. So a lot of stamp sets are already sold out. So I have a piece of scrap Whisper White cardstock, and I've got 3 markers, Wild Wasabi, Cherry Cobbler, and Daffodil Delight. And so I am going to ink up the little phrase that says, "It's your birthday, celebrate," and it has a cute little lizard on the front holding some balloons. And one of the balloons, as I said, has the same pattern as the embossing folder. So you can color using the side of your marker, and then don't worry about it drying. I will show you what to do. So I think I'm going to do the phrase, one of the balloons in the Cherry Cobbler. And I've got Daffodil Delight. And then I forgot to color one of the balloons using the Wild Wasabi. Now, if you're worried about your ink drying when you're coloring, you can huff on it with your breath and then stamp it down And what your breath does, the moisture from your breath, is it allows the ink to run smoothly across, and it sort of brightens up the colors, refreshes them, and then you can stamp it down. So I'm very happy with that, and now I'm going to use this framelit from the Chalk Talk Framelits, and I'm going to bring in my magnetic platform. Anytime I use a framelit, I use my magnetic platform so it doesn't slip and slide. And I'm going to center this on here like that. Bottom standard cutting pad, my cardstock with the framelit on top. Top standard cutting pad. And then I'm going to run it through my Big Shot and die cut it out. Makes a lot of crunching sounds, and that's okay. First time I used my framelits and it made that crunching sound, I thought I had broken everything. And there we go. We've got a cute little phrase that's colored and die cut out. And I think I'm going to just, let's see. I think I'm going to put it at a jaunty little angle. I'm going to bring in some Stampin' Dimensionals. I like to have a little bit of lift off the front of my card. Maybe I'll put one more. So I've got 5 Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'll just peel the tails off. And then I'm going to adhere it to the front of my card. I'm rethinking my layout idea. My original intention was to do a side open for my card, but now I'm thinking it might be better to have it vertical. We'll check it out in just a second. So I could have it that way, or I could have it this way. And I think I'm happier with it this way because of the shape of the framelit. So I'm going to put this at a jaunty little angle, like so. But my card's not done because I absolutely love the Cherry Cobbler chevron ribbon, and it's in one of the matching colors for the front of my card, or that I've used to color. So all I'm going to do is take my ribbon, leave my ribbon on the bolt, and make a knot. And then I'm going to bring in my ribbon cutting scissors, my craft scissors, and I'm going to now cut it off the bolt where I like it to be, the length I like it to be. And then to attach it to my card, I'm going to use some mini glue dots. And because this knot is kind of thick, I think I'll use a couple of mini glue dots. And when I use a ribbon in my mini glue dot, I leave the glue dot on it, and then I just press my ribbon and peel it off. And then I'm going to add it to the front of my card, like so. And there we go. It's ready for a phrase and some handwritten notes inside. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used to make this card and the measurement for the cardstock layers, please hop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. While on my blog, you can ask me a question, you can place an order for the supplies used to make this card, check out lots of other sample ideas, and don't forget I have some virtual clubs for those of you who live long distance from me. I'm Terry. I am Nuts About Stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.